Hello everyone, this is Cassidy Kennedy with Project Lookout. In July of last year, 2 off-duty officers received a call about a robbery involving 2 shirtless men of color. At that same time, David Cawley was walking from work to a friend's house where he was confronted by the 2 officers. The officers said that when they approached Cawley, he threatened them with a metallic object they believed to be a gun. In response to being threatened with a gun, the police officers shot Cawley in the back, leaving him paralyzed from the waist down. Wait, sorry, it wasn't a gun. But the lifetime paralysis was real. Cawley's lawyer released video of the incident last week. The police drive up from behind Cawley in complete darkness with no police lights flashing. There is no audio in the video, so there's no way to tell if they even identified themselves as police officers. It's apparent that Cawley is frightened and confused as he looks around, turning away from their blinding headlights, possibly preparing to run as 2 large men close in on him in less than 5 seconds. It takes the officers less than 10 seconds to step from their vehicle and begin shooting Cawley down. Then, as if being paralyzed for walking home from work isn't bad enough, Cawley was charged with aggravated assault on a police officer. I don't know about you, but I think it's kind of hard to assault someone when you're on the ground bleeding to death. The Fort Worth Police Department declined to comment on the video, which comes to no surprises me. The only question now is if their officers will be held accountable for their deadly mistakes. And unfortunately, I can almost guarantee you the answer is no. In the last 30 years of the Fort Worth Police Force's history, there has been not one wrongful shooting documented. That record is indicative of either an exceedingly immaculate police force or a result of ritualistically and opportunistically charging victims with crimes to justify wrongful shootings. Go watch the video for yourself and tell me if that's a rightful charge. All our lives, we've been taught that the police are here to keep us safe, to protect and serve. But how can we believe that when every time an unarmed citizen is gunned down by ill-trained, negligent, and in some cases, outright sadistic cops, no one is held accountable? The police force needs to explain to us why they have more lenient protocol for use of deadly force than the U.S. military in active combat zones, or why an officer with a Batman belt full of non-lethal alternatives automatically draws his most lethal weapon on an unarmed citizen. That doesn't sound like training to me. If our police force is so incapable of using their guns responsibly, then they need to look into more effective non-lethal alternatives. Please let me. We all have to take responsibility for mistakes that happen on the job. And I guarantee you, if any one of us had made a mistake that cost someone the ability to use their legs or even their life, we would be prosecuted duly. The one and only way to change this is to speak up. We must call for proper training to protect both our citizens from ill-honed human reaction and our police from being in dangerous situations they're not trained for. Hold those who have committed life-altering crimes accountable for doing so. Contact your local representative and demand accountability. Demand that the Fort Worth Police Force show its remorse in form of action. We call for the implementation of better training around non-lethal alternatives, as well as better training for high-risk situations. But most importantly, we have to start taking responsibility for our own neighborhoods. With enough effort, we could easily build a world where police officers are obsolete. Thanks for tuning in. Now get those fingers dialing and those keyboards clicking. Let's get safe. Let's get accountable. See you next time here on Project Lookout.